It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Tyler Glasnow gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So striding in, Yusniel Diaz. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
1-2, here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball one.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Hector Velasquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The 0-1 on its way.
Down 21.
Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting first, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hayes, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen.
The second baseman, Alan Hansen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. This one's down to third. Right to him. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting in, the left fielder, Yasmani.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. This is line to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in, Adley Rutschman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Adley Rutschman.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? Let's see what happens.
At the plate now, Hector Velasquez. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So now to the plate, John Birdie. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mayfield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 35. Lane.
Now batting, Lane Thomas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Popped him up. Velasquez is there. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. In for strike two.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. From the belt, kicks and deals. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Hard hit at third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like...
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, number 10 for him on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing, line drive, that's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward right center. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Tyler Glasnow, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. Cards lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
1-0 count. Here it is. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 88.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up now, John Birdie. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Left side. And a rather easy first out.
The center fielder, number 35.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. He'll start things out in the 6th. For a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Dwight Smith Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 13 home runs, and 34 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. None out, runners at first and second. The count now at 2-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Popped him up. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Orioles 2. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And it's 1-1. Castro is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Matt Carpenter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Line drive to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alan.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Miguel Castro looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Alan Henson. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Runner at second here with one man out. Just hung in there on that one. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Austin Romine is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Helsley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch on its way. Austin Hayes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Back outside.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Andrew Velasquez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next for the Orioles.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
3-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One hit, one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Orioles 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasmani Tomas. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chase Goslin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Pedro Severino will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Soft liner to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Orioles 2. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Ready now, Pedro Severino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Pedro Severino.
He's set and the pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Yusniel Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jack Mayfield. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Lane Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After to Santander. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter is working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now batting.
Into the box, Alan Henson. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giovanni Gallego.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Cardinals, number 15, Eduardo Nunez.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Ruiz has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. John Brebbia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
60, John Brebbia.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in once again, Austin Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Renato Nunez will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
First offering on its way. On the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Glasnow earns his 5th winner of the year. John Brebbia closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.